Hello, today I would like to discuss, review one of the fountain pens I've purchased recently on AliExpress. This is Jinhao number 80, and it comes in a variation of colors from through black and blue and green probably too. Well, I'm a black color lover, so for me it's like if no other colors existed except for probably red and orange, but I have chosen this one. Why I have chosen this? Because of the nib. The nib looks quite technical. It's sharp, and because I illustrate with ink fountain pens, I thought this nib would do the job, and I wasn't really wrong. This pen is plastic, but the look gives a similarity to a brushed metal. It's not a completely smooth surface. I'm talking about surface. There is a bit of a texture to this, very flat, but still recognizable. The clip is acceptable, I would say. I don't know if anyone needs makes any use of a clip these days, except if you hold it in a pocket. But well, that's the design. The top doesn't really differ with anything special as much as the bottom. The bottom is a bit has this metal part here. The nib is EF. I have chosen EF because I love these, and it has the Jinhao logo, a logo type. Actually, both. There is a logo and a logo type. The nib probably could be replaceable, like this. These pens come also as far as I remember, EF, M, and maybe more. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure there was an F version, a fine nib as well. When it comes to and it's stainless steel, nothing really fancy, but very very well known metal when it comes to the nibs. Okay, and the line is 0.38 if you really need some kind of measurement here for the EF line. And also the specification, I believe, in an offer of another seller, said that it is Iraurita nib when it comes to a metal, so maybe some kind of mixture of iridium and metal or something else, or steel, maybe iridium and steel or whatever. But for me, it's just what it is. It works really well. It writes really well, and when it comes to the inside, there is a piston. There is a piston. Sorry, she was my mother. There is a piston here, which is quite a regular piston. I don't see anything strange about that, and I haven't checked this out with regular converters yet, but let's see the hole, because some of these, this looks large to me, so probably it only fits very specific converters, which are also delivered and made in China, because the regular converters may not match. Perfectly. They will match overall because you have to press it and press it and press it until it enlarges the hole in the regular converter, but let's leave it like it is right now. It's very light, like I said. Probably something about 20 grams or maybe less. And now I want to do a little writing test because that's what it's for. Let me zoom and adjust the video, the camera. The paper is international paper print, laser print paper. It's 100 grams thickness and it's really smooth. So that's the only one I have right now for the test. So the pen is Jinhao number 80. This is a EF nib, and you can tell it's EF nib because it's really thin. It's really thin. It's beautifully thin. This is the greatest pen I found for drawing so far, except for very artistic, very specific fountain pens. For instance, for calligraphy. This one is not for calligraphy. It doesn't flex at all. The nib is firm. But because it's so, the look is so sharp, it really helps me to create very detailed illustrations. So the EF nib, plastic body, the line is EF, it's like 0.38. I paid for this $4 and 83 actually cents with tax because I'm in Europe, but probably you can get it cheaper or more or less. And the ink I use is a regular Chinese Hero Black, which is really good comparable to Pelican, for instance, but I prefer this one because it's inexpensive. And not that Pelican's inks are expensive, but you know, there's always a choice. And the paper, I described the paper. So now the lines, all that testing part here, very smooth. The nib is totally smooth. As for it's such a sharp looking nib, it feels very smooth. You can hear it scratchy, but it doesn't feel scratchy on the paper at all. No resistance. Completely no resistance drawing lines. Wetness, I guess is a little bit, but the nib doesn't feel like leaking the ink. It delivers the ink perfectly. And the reverse writing, it's scratchy on this paper. I used that on another paper which was thicker and it didn't feel scratchy that much, but it writes, it draws, so it's great for shading. Like, let's say I use it for drawing, so when you have a pot like this, you need a reverse for doing some to do some shading here. Yeah, so you know, it does the job, and I do recommend this pen. It's great for, it's also great for fast writing, because I'm a fast writer. My handwriting is quite small, and let's do this in how EF nib black ink paper, laser paper 100 grams, and you can do whatever with that pen. Really, you can do anything you want with that pen. It goes so beautifully on the paper in every direction that if you're a student, it will do, because you need to take fast notes while listening to the teacher. And also if you are an emotional person, and you, let's say you have a diary and you write your diary every day, you're journaling your life, then also fast writing will do with that pen. So thank you for watching. I do recommend to check out my other videos and get it if you want. Cheers.